Good morning, everyone. I'm Yiska Dewanasida Butar, and I will present my internship report. And the title is Two-Factor Authentication Feature Testing on Online Single Submission Trace-Based Approach. First, let me introduce the company where I intern. I was accepted as an intern at WorkNet Technology Indonesia as a Software Quality Assurance or SQA. This company specialized in IT outsourcing in Indonesia, providing talents for large projects, including those with Telkom Indonesia. So, WorkNet Technology Indonesia direct or assigns talents to Telkom Indonesia. Telkom Indonesia is a state-owned enterprise in Indonesia, specializing in the telecommunications network. So WorkNet is a partner company that facilitates my internship at Telkom Indonesia. At Telkom Indonesia, me and other interns were placed in the OSS project development. OSS, or Online Single Submission, is a government program managing business permits directly supervised by Ministry of Investment and integrate with various ministries in Indonesia. OSS is web-based and has an application. And there are 5 main divisions on the OSS development teams. The first one is facility division, that developing feature for eligible facilities and content of the verifier's dashboard facilities. And the second one is licensing division, developing a business licensing system to support primary activities. And then supervision division, that developing a system for KBLI deletion function in cancellation, non-liquidation, revocation, and business licensing supervision's new routine feature. And then SBI and mobile division, specialized in developing and improving mobile apps for individual within OSS. And the last one is equipment division, enhancing data communication security and improving the performance of the integration system, reducing latency and improving data delivery success. And I was placed in the last one is equipment division, which has several tasks. The first one is creating a service for integration process with each ministry or agency to facilitate data exchange between OSS RPA and ministry or agency system. And the second one is developing the immigration recommendation feature to facilitate foreign business seeking residency permits in Indonesia. And then developing bulk data to management feature to facilitate ministries or agency in the registration process. And then developing feature for the registration of village-owned enterprises or BUMDes and BUMDesma and cooperative. And then enhancing the user interface in login, registration, and password takeover interface, and then handling login process, refreshing tokens, managing profile, resetting password, etc. And I work as a software quality assurance, and the SQA involves documenting to build trust in the effectiveness and quality, preventing production errors when the official product is published. QA includes not only technical testing aspect, but also comprehensive documentation to ensure the entire system development process complies with quality standards and applicable regulation. So regarding my work schedule, it's on weekdays from Monday to Friday, with only Tuesday being my office day. And there is some routine activities in my internship that include the first one is planning sprint. It's every 2 weeks, discussing the tasks for the upcoming 2 weeks with the equipment team. Second one is review and retrospin, where the entire team present their works, result, and discuss encountered challenge. The last one is daily stand up. Daily stand up a daily afternoon activity for updating each other on the day's activities. So the testing method I use is black box testing, that focusing on the functionality of the OSS RPA account login system. It is conducted to ensure that the application function or feature operate in accordance with specification and expectation. Black box testing examines the user interface to verify that users can interact with the system effectively. So moving on, the system analyst and the current system. In the current OSS RBA systems development stage, the 2FA feature has been implemented, but there are some weaknesses in handling duplicate condition, such as identical usernames, business identification number, or phone numbers of business entities matching those of others. In such situation, business entities can still access their accounts, even if their data is similar to other business entities. Therefore, improvements are needed to enhance system security integrity and reduce the risk of unauthorized access to business entity accounts. And in the system development stage for implementing the 2FA feature within the OSS RPA, two authentication methods will be added. The first one is OTP, code delivery via WhatsApp, and the second one via email. So the first one with WhatsApp method. So implementation involves sending a verification code or OTP to the previously registered WhatsApp number. When 2FA by using WhatsApp is active, business entities log in by entering the credential providing during registration. After pressing login, a notification appears that the OTP has been sent to the business entity's WhatsApp. By entering a valid OTP, the business entities can log to their account with duplicates data checks. So if the duplicate data is detected, the 2FA process is held and error message appears. And the second, this is the interface when 2FA is active with a phone number or WhatsApp. And this is the interface when the OTP code is received on WhatsApp. And then the second one is email authentication method using email implementation steps input login by entering the credential provided during registration. So after pressing login, a notification appears that the OTP has been sent to the business entity email. By entering a valid OTP, the business entities can log to their account with duplicate data checks. So if duplicate data is detected, the 2FA process is held and an error message appears. And this is the interface when 2FA is active with email, and this is when interface when the OTP code is received on email. So several use cases will be performed to test the data duplication system using 2FA feature, including the following. The first case is we checking the database for see the duplicate usernames and that which activate the FA on WhatsApp. And then we attempting to log in using username under the condition where the business entity's username is duplicate and 2FA is active on WhatsApp and it will not be successful. And the second case, first we checking the database for duplicate username and the active 2FA on email, and then attempting to log in using that username under the condition where the business entity's username is duplicate and 2FA active on email, so it will not be successful. The case 3 is checking the database for duplicate phone numbers and active 2FA on WhatsApp, and then attempting to log in using phone number under the condition where the business entity's phone number is duplicate, and 2FA is active on WhatsApp will be not successful. And the fourth is checking the database for the duplicate phone number and active 2FA on email, and then attempting to log in using a phone number where the business entity's phone is duplicate and 2FA is active by email, so it will not be successful. And then checking the database for duplicate number of business and active 2FA on WhatsApp, then attempting to log in using the number that condition that the business entity is duplicate and 2FA active in WhatsApp, so it will not be successful. And the last case is first we check on the database for duplicate number of business and active 2FA on email, and then attempting to log in using that number under the condition where the business entity's number is duplicate and 2FA is active by using email, so it will not be successful. And the system didn't successfully execute that redirect to dashboard page when the business entities attempt to log in with duplicate data for the mentioned task case. So based on the explanation provided, it can be concluded that activating the two-factor authentication feature on OSS RBA is of high urgency to enhance the system security level. Cyber threats to user information security, especially in the context of business permit application, are critical aspects that cannot be ignored. The presence of the 2FA feature can add significant layer of security, reducing the potential risk of user data theft and unauthorized access that could potentially threaten the sustainability and integrity of the OSS RBA. And although this research has successfully implemented and addressed weakness in the OSS RBA system related to data duplication, there are still several aspects that need attention to enhance the overall system security. The development of the 2FA feature can be carried out based on feedback from business entities and the evolving dynamics of cyber threats. The addition of innovative security feature may also be considered to enhance the detection of potential cyber attacks. However, it is crucial to ensure that security policies and authentication procedures are continually updated in accordance with industry security standards. So that's all my explanation in this report. Thank you and good morning.